I was just reminded that the fellow behind the camera wants to get paid. So please, keep independent analysis on the air, make a donation. Brian Lilley writes for The Sun, and you can always trust what he is saying, so I want to put the question to you. Everybody in Canada can tell you a story about a government at some level which is failing, whether it be a road sign, whether it be a canal, a ferry, a bridge, a pipeline that's $30 billion over, people being let out of jail because there are no judges to hear the case. Yeah. Are we just being ground down by more bureaucrats, another 100,000 federally, who are doing their best to stop progress, or is there something in the water in Canada that we shouldn't be drinking?
I think we accept mediocrity. I saw someone put it well the other day. They said Canada is a country where we accept striving for bronze. And I thought, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
And when you look at our history, though, that's not what we were. We were trailblazers in so many ways. I live right near the University of Toronto. And people, especially outside of the city, love to crap all over Toronto, crap all over U of T. And
sometimes with very good cause.
Yeah, and I'm doing it right now over the encampments. But you look at what happened there, the discovery of insulin.
Oh, and they gave the proceeds to charity.
Yeah, but the medical advancements, the scientific advancements that came out of this country, the fact that we were once world leaders and we no longer are, and we seem to be fine with that. I just came back.
Effort. We used to have the biggest navy, second biggest in the world.
I just came back from Scotland. I was in the city that was the pinnacle of the Enlightenment. I was also in the city that was the pinnacle of the Industrial Revolution, Glasgow and Edinburgh. And now we're looking at wonderful cities to visit, but they are places that are fine being okay. That's kind of where we are, and I don't think that's where we should be. We should still want to be trailblazers. We should still want to be world beaters.
We should still want to have good service from government instead of government saying you have to buy an electric car and you have to let a 15-year-old decide what sex they're going to be, and then we're going to pay for it. I mean, we are dealing with all these extraneous, silly things that most people think are silly, except for our prime minister and cabinet, and the simple things are not getting done.
You look at the cost of government going up, and just here in the city of Toronto, for example, it was a little while ago, I ran the numbers, and I think that we had taxes go up by 40% at a time when inflation was 20%. And services were not that much better. In fact, they're worse. And people are willing to take it. And you can do that at the federal level, the provincial level, the municipal level. And people are willing to take it. And most of the time, they vote the bums back in. We need to vote the bums out on a regular basis to keep them honest. I don't care what party you're talking about, Stephen.
Just get them out.
Change diapers regularly. Change politicians regularly.
Good words. Change diapers federally, provincially. Brian Lilley, thank you very much. 3 minutes. This show provides independent analysis of the issues. We are not paid by the government. And as I am finding, so much business in Canada relies upon various governments that they don't want to sponsor or advertise on a show which may become controversial, which talks about liberty, freedoms, sometimes criticizes government. I've had guests on that support the government. But people are saying, you know what? We don't want to bite the hand that feeds us, i.e. government, which is why I hope you'll subscribe and contribute to keep this show on the air.